all cut now. You feel better, fella? Hey? Didn't like that, did you? He does not like going for his haircut.
No.
He's all tucked up in his bed now. He's got a fresh nappy on and he's going to have an afternoon nap. We have been out for a little walk and he'll probably stay there all day now and sleep. Not even bother to pick his head up. So I just want to show you the amount of crafting I did last night. This is that little elf that I'm doing, and that is about as much as I managed. A chain and then some scallops all the way around. I did nothing last night on my crocheting. However, I did do some more paper crafting. How long was I upstairs for, love?
Ooh, a couple of hours.
I did a couple of hours on
left me.
He thought I'd left him. He should be so lucky. So I did this, and then just hold on and I'll show you what else I did. And then I did the nose and the beard for my gnome. I still haven't done his arms and legs, but I'm hoping to get to that soon. So yeah, that's the sum total of my crafting done yesterday. Hi guys, I am so sorry I've not been on camera much today. I have been in my craft room all afternoon. I'm just sewing bags, just trying to get some stock in my shop. I sold my last bag this morning and there's not one left, so I really need to do a shop update. So I've got a few here, got a few pouches here, but I've got so much other fabric that I want to use. I've got some Tilda fabric, I've got some really nice wool fabric that I got really bright lining for. Yeah, I've got such a lot to do. So I just wanted to come on and show you what I was doing, and then I'm going to swing you around and show you what I was making in my journal last night. So last night in my journal I did, just bear with me, so I put a belly, they call these belly bands, and you just slide things inside them. So I did some of these are the cutter parts, or the fussy cuts that you get in the kit, and I've put them on a bulb pin with a little key. And they're just journaling cards. There's quite a few of them there. I think there's about 4. So I put them in there, and this isn't finished yet. I want to do some decorating on it, but this is a tag that you can do some journaling on the back. So I've popped that in that belly band there with that. I thought that looked quite nice. Plenty of journaling space there. And then what else did I do? Oh, I put this in. I put another tuck spot here with a couple more journaling cards. And they're just plain on the back so you can journal on them. Did a little bit of stamping with my stamp. What else? I put some, don't think I've done anything on that one, no. I did some stamping there. I've put some rick-rack down that side of that page just to give it a little bit of interest. And then here I've stuck on, it's like an envelope, and then there's another journaling card here that's plain on the back, and just put a little of that ribbon there, so put that there. I think that's all I did. You've seen that. Oh no, let me show you. You've seen my my extra little journal for your shopping list. I put a fabric tab on here. So I did that, put a fabric tab on. Then there's nothing else there, and then I just did some stamping there, and then I've popped, this is another journaling card. That's an envelope with one of the journaling cards, and I've just popped that in there. But what I might do tonight on the front and the back, no, that's not the back. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. What I might do tonight is I might put some pockets here at the front and the back, and put some bits and pieces in there. I also like to print off a letter to pop inside the journal. I don't know if I'm going to keep this for myself or give it as a gift or sell it. I'm not sure yet. But I like to pop in a letter for whoever's using the journal, just to tell them really that I made it for them and what you can use it for. So yeah, I did a little bit more on there last night, so I'm pleased with that. But really, I haven't done any crafting today. It's a beautiful day today. I don't know if you can see outside. This is our front. The sun's shining. It's only been like that for, what, probably an hour this afternoon. Anyway, I'm going to go and carry on doing some sewing, but I will be back to have a chit chat to you later. Let me just show you guys. This is why I never get anything done fast. Talk about procrastinating. So, because I've just been talking to you about my journal, I thought, I could do with printing a bit more off. So I've started printing. So I've printed that one off. And then I've printed that one off. But then I realised that I wanted them smaller. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. That I wanted them smaller because I wanted them as journaling cards. So I've had to just repeat them again. And I did 2 instead of 1. Oh dear. So yeah, I've just spent another 10 minutes printing out stuff for my journal and looking on my iPad instead of sewing. So I just thought I'd share that with you. This is why I never get anything finished quickly, me. It always gets done, but it takes me forever. Once I get in this craft room, I'm terrible. Anyway, I need to go now to get on. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It is now about 6 o'clock. So I just thought I would pop on and say good night and mainly apologise for the day, really. It's not been a very exciting day for you, has it? It's been a very much a doing day for Tim and I. I haven't done any crafting at all today. Well, that's not completely true. I've done some sewing, but I don't consider that as my crafting because I have to do it for my job. So yeah, I have done, well, I've got a massive pile of bags here and a load ready to cut, that's cut out and ready to sew. I've got some more fabric on the ironing board. I've got to get that done. So that's mainly what I've been doing this afternoon and procrastinating in this room. I'm terrible when I come in here. I came up here maybe, I don't know, maybe about 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. You've seen that we've taken Zach for his haircut today. So that was the full morning. We had breakfast out and then when we came back, I just put the washer on, then pegged some washing out, then brought it back in again and then pegged it out until in the end I just give it up as a bad job. And then I came up here. Well, I came up to sew. I thought, I'm going to sew. I'm going to get some bags sorted. I'm going to do it. And then I came in here and I thought, oh, I'll just have a look at the work I did in my journal last night. Bad mistake. So I messed about with that for half an hour. And then you saw that I did some printing. So then I did a little bit of sewing and I thought, I'll just sort out a couple of drawers and a couple of boxes if I do a little bit at a time to make space for stuff. And then I found another journal that I was halfway through. Oh, so, but let me show. This is nothing to do with Christmas. This is all to do with just crafting. But let me show you. This is one I prepared earlier. This is no, it's not a Christmas journal. This is a cookbook journal. It's actually called Grandma's Kitchen and it's by My Porch Prints. I will leave the link for you down below. So I've done the cover, quite decorative the cover, but it's I don't know what they call it, a flip-flop journal. So it flips out the front like that. Excuse the cardboard, I've not finished it yet. Then there's a pocket here. But then when you close it and turn it round, it flips out that way. So it's going to have a journal here and a journal there. So I forgot I'd started that. I must have started that, I don't know, last year. And then all this paper. This is all the kit, ready to use. So I'd like to finish that as well. Terrible answer. So yeah, so I was messing about with that for an hour. Then messing about with my own journal for an hour. Then I did some sewing. Then the dog wanted to go for a walk. When I say go for a walk, he only wants to go to the end of the row. But yeah, I mean, I like to take him out when he wants to because it's not often he wants to. He seems quite perky today. And I don't know if that's because we've been and had his haircut. I mean, Zach has always had his haircut every probably 2 months because his hair does grow quite quick. It's like, you know, it's a well-known fact with Shih Tzus. They do get long hair and you have to have them cut. But because he's not been well, I've sort of been putting it off a bit because he doesn't like going. He hates going. He's always really good for the hairdresser, don't get me wrong. She says he's not an hairdresser, the groomer. No, Zach does not go to the hairdressers. he's always really good for the groomer, but I know he doesn't like going. And I can hear you saying, how do you know? Because I know he's my boy and I know he don't like going. And so I've put it off a bit because I just thought, well, if he's not well, it's the last thing he wants. But it's got to that stage now where, I mean, I'll be honest, we didn't expect him to be around for this length of time. So whatever the medication is doing for him, it's obviously doing all right. And so, yeah, we didn't expect him to have another cut. And that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But, you know, you've got to be realistic. He's 15 and a half, and I'd left it that long. I said to Tim, oh, we'll have to go and take him now. I said he needs to go and get his hair cut. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. What does it matter? So, I have got my two little creatures here. They're not creatures. It's the gingerbread man and it's Mrs. Claus. So I finished both of them. You saw earlier on that how much I did on my pixie. The whole of one chain and a load of shell stitches. But I was just so tired last night, you know, when we'd been out. I mean, we did a lot of walking yesterday. And by the time we'd come home and then excuse me, that dinner that Tim and I ate last night was big for us. And so by the time I'd eaten that and then I'd sort of sat and relaxed, I said to Tim, I can't keep my eyes open. I mean, I didn't go to sleep on downstairs in my chair, but I could have done. But I just didn't have the energy to even pick up a crochet hook. Anyway, so with that said, I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. No, I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. I'm sorry there's not been much for you to see today. And it's probably going to be very much the same tomorrow. But as long as you don't mind watching a load of old rubbish and me waffling, then it's all right, isn't it? It's Friday, so everybody's looking forward to the weekend, hopefully. I have no idea what the weather's going to be like. But does it matter? Because we can't change it, can we? So, yes, so tomorrow morning I will be doing more sewing. I'm hoping to do some of my blanket tonight. I'm still not 100% sure about that blanket, you know, my Christmas Eve wishes. I keep looking at it and I know I said I was going to carry on with it, and a lot of people have said to me, just do the first, let me think of the word I'm looking for. Just finish the first snowflake section and see how you feel. And I keep getting it out and having a look at it and getting it out and have a look. And I honestly don't know if it's going to sit with me. I don't even know if I want to carry on. But even Tim said, just finish the snowflake and then make your mind up then. Don't make your mind up when there's only half of it done, because when it's fully done, the snowflake, it might look different again. But yeah, I do keep having a little look at it, but yeah, anyway, I won't keep going on about it. So yeah, I would like to get some of my blanket done this evening and perhaps a little bit of my elf. But I'd also like to do some more of these. I'd like to get some more of them done. I need to stop making toys. That's what I need to stop doing, but I can't help it. I just love making toys. I've got another one. After the elf, I found another one that I was flicking through my iPad the other day. I found two amigurumi patterns that I bought last Christmas and never got round to making them, and I just want to make them. I said to my friend Karen today from Stitches and Jacks, I was chatting to her, I said, all I want to do is make toys. That's all I want to do. I've quite enjoyed making the blankets, but all I want to do is make toys. I should just do what I enjoy, shouldn't I? Toys. Can you hear the dog? Toys and scrapbooking. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've waffled enough. I'm sorry for waffling. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening and take care. See you soon. Bye.